the DB group out in Miami?
Oh, you know, like we came in together. Like I didn't start until my junior year, but those guys was already playing, and once it was my time to play, I kind of just filled in the role. Like we all watched film together. We watched film for like 2 hours together, like every week. So Mondays we might watch film for an hour. Tuesdays, like we might go to like each other's houses and watch film, and it's like really a brotherhood, and like we all came up together. We came in together and we leaving together.
Did waiting your turn kind of benefit your play when you got that opportunity?
Oh yes, sir, because I took advantage of the opportunity that I created. Like the opportunity was right there, and I took advantage of it.
Who's the best player you faced this year?
Dante Johnson from Toledo.
What about him made him so tough to cover?
He's a quick release guy. He's definitely faster than his 40. He's like got real good game speed, and also he changed it up. Like I'm a real aggressive corner, and he kind of used that against me, and I respect that.
With all the tape you already have on film, do you just want to use this opportunity this week to kind of put a personality to it?
Oh yeah, I want to prove people I can run. A lot of people feel like I'm slow. You can't be slow playing at Miami. So no matter if I'm 210 or not, you can't be slow playing corner up.
Who's the best player going back to Miami that we're not talking about right now?
What do you mean?
Like who's the best player that we in the media aren't talking about this guy right now, but he's going to blow it up next year for the U?
Let me see. It's hard to give you one, but I say on offense, Fat Boy DJ Dallas.
What about DJ Dallas outside of Fat Boy?
Like DJ, like he's way more athletic than what you think he is. Like DJ he could play corner. Like I witnessed him playing corner. Like he's just a crazy athlete. He gotta lose a few pounds. That's all. And he loves football.
I wouldn't say that. Have you met with the Falcons at all this week?
I can't.
Have you met with the Falcons at all?
No, sir.
Has anything about this experience so far surprised you being here at the Combine?
No, sir, because I talked to Mike Rump, my DB coach, DeMarcus Van Dyke, like all the former guys, and like I came in expecting like how things gonna go, and things been going great.
And in the past, teams have asked players strange out-of-the-box questions. Have you gotten any of those questions?
No, sir.
On the other side.
No, I haven't talked to him yet, but I love to play in that offense because like they putting up points every game. I want to say they average with like 30, 28, 30 points a game. So as a defensive player, you going into the game, you know we just got to continue to get stops every time. Because after a while, they got to put the ball in the air, and at corner, that's what you love. You want them to put the ball in there, so that'll be great.
What do you think would be the hardest animal to cover?
Yeah, easy, a cheetah.
Easily a cheetah?
Yeah.
Why, I have an idea why, but why the cheetah?
He's the fastest animal on the planet.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then your game. This is another way of just asking what your strength is, but I know you get scanned this weekend for Madden.
Yeah.
What do you think would be your highest attribute?
Press man.
Press man.
Yeah.
Did you take? I know in Miami you guys played a decent bit of that, right?
That's all we played. Yeah.
What do you think? It seemed like a really great hire to get Coach Diaz back. What do you think? What do you think the programs? You know, where do you think they're going now?
I'm jealous because Coach Diaz then turned the program around in like 2 months. You know, those guys having a lot of fun and they're competing. They're doing like stuff that when I was there we didn't do that much. We competed, but he's bringing like a new Miami into it. Like he's separating the new Miami from the old Miami. Yeah. Also, it's Coach Diaz. He's the one that came up with a turnover chain. So just imagine. I haven't talked to him, but I know he got something special in his back pocket for this season.
What do you think they can do? I know like they've obviously recruited a ton of great transfers last few months, but when Miami's recruiting really well, how do you sell like the brand of the U, and like how does Miami make sure that it's recruiting kind of up to its standard?
Like guys like us, like we have to come to the combine and do our part, because once we do our part, and they'll see, okay, so guys at Miami, they test well, they do all these things well, and then they go on to have successful careers. So by us doing that, that makes more guys want to come. And on top of that, by Miami winning at Miami, that helps as well.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Like a little off the great question, but the NCAA is talking about a couple of rule changes being proposed about targeting. If somebody was called for targeting in your career, wanted to get your opinion on it. As it currently is said, if it goes to video replay, it's calls confirmed, calls overturned, or calls stands. Like it got called, but we don't really know.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of stands. They want to get rid of stands. They just want to say it absolutely happened
or it
absolutely didn't happen.
Yes, sir.
If someone who's called for targeting, what's your opinion about that potential change?
Oh, yes, that'll be great because it's a lot of times on the field where guys are like, you know, like you're playing on a bad surface and you're slipping and you're diving for a ball and you don't even make, it's like accidental head-to-head contact. Like, so I feel like by them saying it stands or it fails, that'll help the game because it gets away from the ticky-tack targeting calls and like it helps like the real live targeting calls that it's intentional.
The second part, they want to know this didn't apply to you and your career, but if a player is called twice in the same season, they want to make it where now he's suspended for the entire next game. Do you think that's? I've heard every mix of this. If that's too harsh, it's not going to do anything. It's going to change how guys act.
That's not, in my opinion, that's not a good rule because, okay, what if it was a questionable call the first time, and then that second time it's like, okay, that was targeting, but now the guy now he's suspended a game based off a questionable call, and that's gonna make a lot of defensive players like not afraid to tackle, but basically afraid to tackle because they're not worried about getting hurt or they're worried about getting thrown out the game for getting getting suspended for getting 2 targetings.
What's your favorite moment from your college career?
Oh, the 2 picks against Syracuse.
They came right to mind for you.
Oh yeah, it's easy. It's funny, the Monday before the game, I found out I was having a son. So I'm watching film, and I'm thinking, like, I got to do, all throughout the week, me and Redwine, we think of our celebrations. Because we know we're going to get the chain, and we just like, we got to do something. So on game day, I told him, if I get it, I'm going to rock the baby. So I got the chain, rocked the baby, crowd went crazy, then turned around and got another pick. And once I did that, I remember.
You only had one celebration planned.
No. I looked at the camera and I said 2 times for like 2 picks, and now that's my son's nickname. So yeah.
So what's it like for you starting your NFL career, already having a son, someone to provide for? How much of a difference is it compared to most of the players?
Oh, it's real different because it's more like I have something to work for, even more. Like every day. I see my son, well now I don't, but like in college every day I came home to my son and it was just like once I leave that door, once I drop him off at daycare, I gotta go bust my tail so he don't have to go through the things I went through and provide for him. And it's sacrifices, like it's gonna be like camp, I'm not gonna be able to see my son, but that's just a part of the business.
Coming back for your senior year, what do you think you've made the biggest improvement?
Oh, biggest improvement, you probably can't see it in the film, but me becoming a man. Like he said, like I had a son in college, so I had to balance football, a relationship with my girlfriend, school, being a brand new father that didn't know nothing about how to change a pamper or anything, and like just being my senior year. So balancing all of that in a matter of, my son was born in April 13th, so season starts September, I think our first game was 1st. So I had to balance all that in the summer and still be able to go work out extra and watch extra film. And so time management was big.
So your son's going to be a year old next month?
Yes, sir. He'll be 2 weeks before the draft. Yes, sir.